Hi guys, this is Amy with KETOLISCIOUS Life, and I wanted to make a video today just talking about how I have overcome, not beat, but overcome all the negative symptoms of having hypothyroid disease and also Hashimoto's. Since I've started keto, which will be, oh my gosh, October, let's see, 17 months now I've been doing keto. In October of this year will be my 2-year mark. 2 years, full 2 years on keto. So yeah, I just want to say that, you know, for years, I'm in my 40s, okay? So I have struggled with thyroid disease since my early 20s was when I was first diagnosed. I do believe that I was probably struggling with thyroid disease prior to that, but it was caught late, obviously, as usually it is, and it sort of really flared its ugly head after the birth of my first baby girl. So from there moving forward, it has been a constant struggle of sickness, weight gain, weight loss, weight gain, weight loss. And it during that whole time, feeling absolutely my worst. I mean, I can't even tell you how sick I was and how awful I felt. And you know, anyone struggling with thyroid disease, you know, you understand what I'm saying when I say that we can't even get out of bed some days, you know. And it's a struggle to live life. Not to mention you're gaining weight. Not to mention no matter what you do, you can't get the weight off. I mean, you know, of course, you do the worst things you could do to your body. You starve yourself. And a lot of people with thyroid disease do fall into that trap of starving themselves. So they're gaining weight and they don't ever eat, because part of our, you know, our metabolism becomes so messed up from the thyroid disease that we don't even have hunger anymore. Like I used to not even feel hunger pains, and I would just never eat, and I still gained weight. I would exercise like crazy, and finding out through starting keto, I realized that all the exercising I was doing was probably actually causing me to gain more weight, because I was stalled, because I had so much inflammation in my body, and exercising increased, because I was doing a lot of really heavy exercising in terms of walking anywhere between 8 to 12 miles a day sometimes. I was so frustrated. I just said, I just have to exercise more. I just have to burn more calories, you know? And so I learned through starting keto that all of that exercise didn't do anything for me. It was my food, it was my diet, it was what I was putting in my body that was causing me to not be able to lose weight. As soon as I started keto, I really didn't exercise. There's, you know, days when I tried to exercise, and if you look at my early videos, I was still in that phase of I've got to move. But I learned through doing that wasn't what it was. And I kind of have not been exercising, even though I really want to. For the last probably 6 to 8 months, my exercise has gone way down. So I'm looking to get back into that now. But it was nice to see that, okay, it wasn't the exercise that my body needed. It was the food. It was what I was putting in. And keto healed all of that. My inflammation was gone. I've lost almost 52 pounds. And I feel amazing. I have energy. I feel good. My migraines have reduced way down. I still get hormonal migraines every month, unfortunately. Sometimes they're worse than others, but I used to get migraines practically once a week, and I was very, very sick. And so it it's amazing. I really want to put out there to people that struggle with thyroid disease that you can fight it. You might not be able to win, but you can fight it and you can feel better and you can lose weight if you have thyroid disease. And keto has definitely been the answer for me, and it can help you too. So I have lots of videos on how to get started. So please, if you are struggling with weight gain and just feeling horrible, tired, no energy, all of those horrible symptoms that go along with thyroid disease, keto really has helped me. I can't even testify enough to it. So I just urge you to give it a shot. Give it 2 full months. You owe yourself that. You owe yourself the gift of health, and you can beat it. I do think that when I was younger, if I had known about keto to the degree that I know about it now, I've always kind of been in the health and fitness industry. So I knew about Atkins way back then. And, I've been aware of all the diets for all these years, over 20 years. And, I do think that had I started keto way back then and been really strict with myself, that I may have been able to reverse some of my thyroid disease, because it was just becoming sick, at that point. And so I may have been able to do something about it then. So if you have just been diagnosed with thyroid disease, this is the time. This is the time to start feeding your body what it needs. And, a lot of people will say that, oh, you need to exercise. But I really, truly believe that we need to start with our diet first. And we need to make sure that we're putting the healthy foods in, because you can exercise and you might look good on the outside, but if you're not healthy on the inside, you're still heading down a path for disease later on in your life. So it's so important to feed your body the health that it needs. And with keto, we can do it in such an amazing way. We can still have our treats. We can still have desserts if we want them. We can still eat all the delicious, very flavorful, full, rich, flavored foods. So I hope that helps you if you're struggling with thyroid disease. I really want to help people realize that they can recover, they can overcome some of those terrible side effects of the disease. So thanks so much for watching. And if you're struggling with thyroid disease, comment below and let me know. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd love to try to just share my experience with you. And, there's a lot of great resources. If you have not visited the website, stopthethyroidmadness.com, I will list it below. It is an excellent resource. It is what prompted me to take control of my thyroid disease and not just let standard doctors treat me. I only take desiccated thyroid. I will not take synthetics. And since I've done that, and since I've taken control and I keep track of all my test results and I understand them, I've learned how to read them myself, I am able to track how I'm feeling. And when I have the proper dosage of thyroid, I feel better. And doctors will put you in a range. They'll put you, as long as you're within this range, even at the low side of it, you're okay, you're good. That is not the case. You need to be at the upper end of that range to feel better. So doctors are just keeping you alive at that point. They're just keeping you within that range, and that's what they're required to do. But does it make you feel better? Do you feel better? No, a lot of times you don't. If you're at the low end of the range, you're not going to feel as good. So yeah, definitely check out stopthethyroidmadness.com and take control of your health and keep track. Learn how to read your own test results. Keep track of them. I keep all mine in a folder, so I see how, kind of where my dips, my highs, and my lows are. So yeah, it helps a lot. It's really, really helpful. I just want people, if I had been able to find this information when I was so sick and at my very bottom, you know, just to see someone else be able to go from way down here and then bring their self back up, and it's for free. I didn't have to spend thousands of dollars on some special doctor or special vitamins or supplements. It's free. It's food. It's just healthy food that our body needs. Our body needs fats. Our hormones do not work without the proper amount of fats. And you can look up on YouTube or on, you know, Facebook, testimony after testimony after testimony of people who have turned their lives around using keto as a diet. And you can do it too. So I'm just here to shout from the mountaintops that if you're struggling with thyroid, please give keto a chance and see if it can work for you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Please give me a big thumbs up if you found any of this helpful. And also, if you're new, please subscribe and click the little bell, because I would love to have you come back. And I appreciate all of your support, because you guys, as much as I'm here to just share my journey with you, you are the reason that I feel that my journey has been successful, because I've had so many amazing people, all of you subscribers, supporting me and cheering me on. And so I just don't feel like I would have been able to do it without you. So please stick around, and I look forward to getting to know you if you're new. Also, I do have a Facebook group, so if you would like to join that, the link is down below. And let's see what else. I think that's it. But anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. And as you can see, it's starting to sprinkle and rain. It's like blue skies, but there's also like rain clouds too. So anyway, I'm going to check out for now. See you later. Bye.